Alright, so we got the new release from Tamiya, the Ford Baja Bronco. Kit number 58736. Absolutely awesome. Pretty happy to have it. Always wanted to build a CC02 chassis, and wasn't too thrilled with the rest of their offerings, so I've been kind of holding off. But they made an old style Bronco, and well, here we are now. So what is a Baja Bronco? Very interesting. The Baja Bronco was a 72 to 75 first generation Bronco that you ordered from the dealer, clicked the little box that said Baja Bronco kit or whatever. They'd send it out to Bill Strope in California, and he would complete all the modifications, making it essentially a really hot-rodded, street-legal Baja race truck. Rough estimations are between 450 and 650 of these things were built, and so that makes it very rare, very unique. I didn't realize that at first when Tamiya introduced this kit earlier this year and said they were going to release it, that it was based on such a legendary idea and race truck. So the paint scheme for the original Broncos was metallic blue, Wimbledon white, and poppy red from the belt line down. So we'll see what Tamiya's offerings are and what their paint scheme is. I knew I had this one coming, so I've been trying to get some paint codes for it, and I couldn't find any information on what Tamiya suggests, so it'd be interesting to see how close they are to true here. So I think that's pretty exciting. That's everything I know about the Baja Bronco. Never built a CC02, so this is quite exciting for me, and love the Bronco, of course, and a special Bronco, that's even better. So let's open it up, have a look, and see what's inside. Alright, there we go. We're going to unbox this little CC02 chassis Ford Baja Bronco high performance off-road car. The first thing that we see is a big bag of parts. So I'm going to set that aside. This is your bags, A, C, B, whatever. However you say the alphabet, motor, all that. Let's put that over here. The stuff that we care about. The Ford Bronco body. Absolutely fantastic. No bumper on it. Has a rear bumper. Doesn't have a front bumper. Wheel arches aren't cut out, so we'll have to do the cutting and the trimming on it. Not too bad. A little bit of mold line there and a mold line there. Okay. Not too bad for detail. Excellent work. Good looking body. So what do you think we have in here? What color parts do you suppose there are? Let's start with the tires. Standard little, pretty darn hard. Can't expect too much out of these tires, but good looking tire. With tires in here somewhere we must have rims. Oh my goodness, look at these. These are pretty fancy rims. Boy, look at that. That's pretty darn, pretty good looking rim, I think. Pretty nice. Okay, we got chrome rims. And we got some shuck parts, gray shuck parts. Chrome grill and taillight, headlight mounts, mirrors, things of that nature. Awesome. This would be a light kit. So it actually comes with a light kit. And if you're running the Tamiya plug, it'll plug in between the battery and the speed controller and give you lights. Then we got some black parts, of course. Some I don't know what's, and some other I don't know what's, and some other stuff. So that's cool. We got more black parts. All kinds of things. I don't know, I'll embarrass myself if I keep trying to name them, but that's maybe a bumper part. These definitely are gear casing housings and motor mount and stuff like that, whatever, so that's cool. Gray parts. Drive shaft parts. Ooh, plastic drive shaft parts. I have a nice little divider here in the box, so make it go away. We got chassis parts. We got chassis rails and stuff like that. More black parts. Rear end parts. More black parts. Control arms. I'm going to say body mounts and more body mounts. Long body mounts. Cool. And your rest of your shock parts. We have Tamiya light kit instructions. Tamiya do's and don'ts. Yep. Instructions. We'll get to that in a minute. Well, let's see. Oh, and a antenna tube. And what do we got? We got some Bronco decals. BC Broncos. West Coast Broncos. Ford. Baja Bronco. And window masks. So the hood, to get the matte black finish on top of the hood, they give you the big hood decal. And the grill, good looking decal sheet. Be lots of fun. And your little white beads to give you the separation line. Hopefully we can paint it and just nail it, but might have to use these stickers. They're just really small and go quite a few curves and everything. Very hard to do. But yeah, we'll give it a whirl. Ford Baja Bronco CC02 chassis instructions. Absolutely fantastic. Just look at that. That's better than a Reader's Digest when I was young. Okay, we have pretty standard Tamiya instructions. Are going to tell us to use a 16 tooth pinion on it. So when you build it, you can lock the differentials. I'll be doing that. We'll run everything locked up and just rip it right into pieces. It'll be just fine. But as long as it holds together, it'll climb like a son of a gun. So that's just awesome. It tells you how to put your lights in, how to install the light kit, and that'll be that. So let's lay it all out here and have a little bit better look at it. Alright, we have our rims, our tires, our motor, our drive shafts, our chrome grille, and our headlight buckets and taillight buckets, servo parts. We have bag A, bag B, bag C, bag D, parts tree A, parts tree C, and this one was, that's E, and this one isn't really marked. Looks like it was cut off for shipping purposes, but it says E5. I don't know what they're calling parts tree B, but it seems to be missing between A and C. So whatever. Okay, never mind. I turned around and I found parts tree B. It's the rear ends, so that's good. I also came up with a parts tree F, which is the chassis rails, and it looks like servo mount or something. I don't know. So anyway, we found all our parts. Everything's going to be all right. I'll be able to assemble this thing now. It'll be great. The key is the Baja Bronco body with the Baja Bronco decals. Looking forward to that. It'll be a lot of fun. So let's build Tamiya.